And then I actually want you to go that way first.
This way?
Yeah, go that way first, because there's a little area over here. It's not much, but it's just a little, area that you can hit those things with the cruise bubble, but you can't do that yet, so. I just wanted to show it was there, but we can continue onward in this direction now. This right here is where you would be introduced to the tikis if, you weren't already introduced in the main hub world. But yeah, they shrink as you run towards them, which is why you need to creep towards them like you're doing right there. Although, again, it's not important. You don't need to do it to every single one. So they'll shrink, but if you really wanted that underwear, you could bubble bash. So another thing you can do is if you activate the Thunder Tiki and then move away, well, you couldn't really see it, but you set off a chain reaction of Thunder Tikis, which then in turn blew up the Duplicatortron. So, that's just another way you can use Thunder Tikis to defeat enemies.
Go up here.
Yep. This will basically just give you some extra health, which is pretty nifty. And you've got 44,000 or 4,400 shiny objects, which is absolutely insane to me, anyways. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying I'm impressed with how many objects you have.
So is there a boss at the end of this level?
Yes, there is. There's not a boss at the end of every world, but for 3 of the worlds there are. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're done.
Okay.
You got comboed.
All right.
One thing that Battle for Bikini Bottom is definitely notable for, and especially the original game is more notable, is there's no live system in this game. You have infinite lives, which is greatly appreciated in games like these because there's virtually no reason to have a live system in home console games. Like, I mean, there are exceptions, of course, but for the most part, there's really no reason for it, and Battle for Bikini Bottom was kind of ahead of its time because a lot of 3D platformers were still including live systems around this era of games. Like, Mario is especially guilty of it. It took until Mario Odyssey for them to get rid of lives in a Mario game. It was absurd. Sonic still has lives to this day, barring a few exceptions. Like, I don't think Forces had lives. Maybe? I don't remember. I don't think it did. But I know Lost World and Generations and Colors certainly did. And, Spyro and Crash, those games had lives. Banjo had lives, when there was really no reason to have it. Because the worst thing you do when you die is you just, when in a live game, when you get a game over, is you have to redo the entire level, which I'm glad you don't have to do that in this game, because the levels are definitely made to be longer.
I'm ready.
But again, I give Battle for Bikini Bottom a lot of credit for the time that it came out, because it did a lot of things that main first-party games were not doing yet. And I talk about this in my video. It's not just a good third-party licensed game. This game employed genius game design principles that were not, that other developers did not catch on to until later on. By no means was SpongeBob the first game to do it. Like, I'm pretty sure Ratchet and Clank didn't have lives. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Ratchet and Clank didn't have lives, and that came first. But it was one of the first, and that's why I give it credit. That right there was a Super Monster combo, which was pretty gnarly.
I don't know if I'll have enough.
Okay, that's interesting, because in the original game you have to pay 2,000.
Really?
Yeah. Also, that platform's covered in grass, but no big deal. That's interesting. Because, yeah, again, that's 2,000, so they changed the shiny object amount. Probably to save you on grinding, because I can definitely tell you grinding is required later on in the game, in the original game, to get everything, especially the concept art house. Of course, the concept art house is completely optional, but, still, if you want to get it, it's absurd what the qualifications are, but I'll talk about that when we actually see it. Another fun detail that I actually wanted to point out, and I also point this out in my review, is the characters are actually animated to freak out whenever an enemy's nearby. Like, I want you to pay attention to SpongeBob's running animations when there's an enemy around and when there's not.
Okay.
Because again, you're one for small details, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look how he's running right there. And you see how he put his arms up like that?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever there's enemies around, he puts his arms up in the air like that because he's like scared.
I was stuck on everything. That's dumb.
Well, that was kind of
I don't like the ham.
I feel like a new sponge.
Guys.
Wow. But yeah, you see how he runs and he's kind of like putting his arms back and forth in front of him like that, like very confident like, and then as soon as an enemy shows up, he puts his hands in the air and like freaks out. Yeah, you can go ahead and jump on that. That's, again, a nice little detail. They removed the Tartar guy. There's a Tartar enemy that oh, no, he's right there. Never mind, they didn't remove him. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I thought the Tartar guy was at that platform, but he's actually at that ledge there. So, yeah, you're gonna wanna be careful. Don't just jump in. You actually want to wait until he shoots before you make a move. And the Tartar stays on the ground, which you were clearly stepping on. So you need to keep an eye out for that. The Tartar doesn't just go away as soon as it hits the ground; it stays there.
I honestly wasn't even paying attention. So.
But yeah, so you're good to go now if you go fast.
You know what? There is no point in trying to do anything with those guys and the fucking ham bone ones down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep going. There's a sock. Just saving you easier collectibles for later, because I don't know where every single sock in the game is. I know I always miss a couple, because unlike the golden spatulas, there's no way to track which socks you have and which socks you don't. But I do know where I'd say 70 out of 80 are at least, but there's always a few that I end up missing, and they're usually in Kelp Forest and Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. But we'll be getting there not for a while, so... Yeah, the good news is we're actually almost on this level, so, we're getting there. Yeah, actually, if you want to go ahead and stand on this so you can get up top there. Another platform that had a grassy texture instead of the sand.
Do I have to go all the way up that again?
Yeah. Also, the hammer guys actually aren't that bad, you just need to swing at them like that. Because they have a wind up to their attack before they strike you, so as long as you just run up and hit them, they're not going to give you trouble from jumping too late. Like, you should swing at them instead of trying to avoid them.
Nah.
You need to be an aggressive player to kill the enemies. There you go. You can go ahead and get these shiny objects up here. Nifty little section. And then if you drop down, we can get to another one of SpongeBob's abilities. The other characters cannot do this. This is wall jumping.
Mm-hmm.
You just face the wall and then you jump at it. So you can go ahead and basically point in the direction. Yeah, like that. Just like that. I mean, that's actually way faster than the original game. In the original game, you'd have to watch SpongeBob flip around and rotate, and it was really annoying. No, you want to go back. You're skipping a golden spatula. And honestly, why aren't you killing these guys?
Because it's not worth my time.
Why is it not worth your time? If you
Because
keep
I
them alive,
can't kill them.
because you're not even trying.
Because every time I try, I just die.
You're not.
Bubble Buddy! Gosh, everyone is trying to help out today.
Step quietly there. That King Jellyfish is just up at the top of this path. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
Alright, now it's time to fight King Jellyfish.
Oh, sweet Christ.
So this boss fight's actually really, really, really easy. It's obviously going to be easy as the first boss. But yeah, King Jellyfish. Who unfortunately doesn't have his football gear like he does in the show.
I knew the King Jellyfish was big, but who knew he had such a beautiful voice?
I love how the water is just going through him. Alright, so yeah. That's weird. On-screen text telling you to slap him. That's not in the original game. So you want to hit him when he's not electrified. So whenever he doesn't have his electric texture going over him, you want to hit him. So he's gonna, you know, wait, and then he's gonna drop down to do a shockwave attack, and you want to jump over the shockwave and hit him while he's exposed like that. You were a little late there. Although I think you should have hit him, but I guess the game didn't feel like giving it to you. Go for it. You jumped on the electric part of him.
Come down, thicky boy. Come on down, thicky.
There you go. Oh, he dropped underwear for you. Okay. That's not in the original game either. He doesn't drop those things. But now that you hit him once, he takes 3 hits to kill, by the way. So again, not a very long fight. But he drops pink jellyfish the first time you hit him, and then the next time you hit him, he'll be dropping blue jellyfish, which we'll see momentarily. Go ahead and hit him.
Damn, that was fast.
If you hit him before the shockwave, you can actually just cancel that attack outright. At least in the original game. I don't know about the remake, because again, I have not played this myself yet. But if you... There you go. So now you just gotta give him... You might want to drop down the slope and get the underwear that's sitting there. Do you see the underwear to the left? You want to get that.
It's not gonna reset my stuff, is it?
No, the boss fight won't reset. You'll just get your health back.
Feel like a new sponge.
Okay.
Yep. So again, first boss fight, they're very generous, but these blue jellyfish take 2 hits to kill instead of just 1. Or at least they should. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they only take 1 hit. I don't know why that is. They really should take 2, but... Just a simple change, I guess. There you go. That's King Jellyfish.
Yeah, get fucking wrecked.
Trophy earned Jellyfish Jam. That's a reference to a SpongeBob episode titled Jellyfish Jam, which is cool. I actually didn't even look through the trophies in this game yet, so I don't know what all you can get. I'll probably do that off camera, so or off screen. And that's also interesting because in the original game, the jelly was a greenish bottle, so that's different. Get the jelly.
Number 1 on the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt.
3 years running. A thank you.
Cha-ching!
But yeah, did you get the box over there, by the way? Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you get that before we do this, because we've got another sliding sequence up ahead.
Right here?
No, turn around. Go through the curtains.
Turn around.
Alright, here we go. Another sliding sequence. Get ready.
All I want is shiny objects.
These were also, this sliding section was also blue in the original game. But yeah, you're gonna, I'll just let you take this normal path the first time around, but then the next time I'll have you take the other path that gets you a sock. So. Yep, pretty straightforward. Got a good combo going, so there you go. And then you're gonna want to jump up. Nope. You didn't.
tried.
Yeah, you didn't. You need to hold the stick
It
forward.
looks like you'll have to make a huge jump at the end of that.
Wow,
You
that's
fuck.
Why are you skipping it?
Oh, God, I'm so bad about
You
that.
really are. So yeah, you can use these teleport boxes to teleport in between the 2 boxes that are connected to each other. Basically just activate a box whenever you see it and you'll more than likely get the other one too. Careful you don't fall off, by the way. But jump to get that purple object. There you go.
I didn't get it.
Go left, go left. Nope, that's, okay, well that's right.
I knew that that was right.
Alright, what you're gonna want to do... Oh, it just... What the fuck? Okay. I mean, I don't know what just happened there.
You know, not really sure.
I don't know what just happened
Is
there.
he gonna put me back there?
I hope not. He's
hope
not supposed to. Alright, yeah, this is where you were supposed to spawn originally.
Is the shower going okay?
Yes, it is, which is also weird. Clearly, this remake definitely has some bugs and issues to it that I'm noticing. But, you know. So yeah, what you're going to want to do is after you pass these Thunder Tikis, just go left a little bit, but not too far left. Yeah, right here. And then you're going to want to stay on this path.
Oh,
There you
God,
go.
That's not easy to do.
And you missed the sock.
That's
Okay, what? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually really buggy. Another complaint I have about this game is the load screens. They're actually quite longer than the original game.
They're so fucking ridiculously long, and I cannot.
Yeah, like especially compared to the original game, the load screens. No, you just went right past the sock entirely.
Yeah, get into it.
Oh my gosh.
Ready for another fantastic day!
Tell me when to go.
Go now. There you go. So that's the sock. I believe so far in this level we've only missed 2 socks. Maybe 3. Oh yeah, we've missed 3 socks, not 2. I forgot about the one we didn't get at the very beginning.
There, I did it. I win.
Spatula Seeker, that's 10 spatulas. So if you want to go ahead and jump on that trampoline right there, that will send you back to the beginning of the level where Squidward is, so we can give him the jellyfish jelly he so rightfully desires.
Give fuck Squidward.
Another cool thing I like about this game is you can see other areas in the background, and it looks like, just based off the fact we could see SpongeBob's pineapple a few seconds ago, this remake also has that. But if you actually like let's turn the camera to the side really quick. Okay, so that was where you just were with the sliding sequence. Like that's where you got, that's downtown Bikini Bottom right there. That's SpongeBob's house right there. That's Sand Mountain, which we'll be going to later. There's the Chum Bucket. Yeah, so you can actually see like future areas you're going to be going to, which is a really cool added detail that I wish more games would do, because it's just so awesome to see the open world of the game, especially for 2003, where open world games weren't really a thing
What
yet.
if I just gave you this?
Give it to me.
And you got the trophy for helping Squidward jellyfishing. So, if you want to go ahead and pause really quick. This is a new map that is not in the original game. Go back to Jellyfish Fields, please. And press X. Okay, so you got all 8 golden spatulas, and we actually missed 7 socks out of 14. Wow, that's a lot, actually. Alright, well, we will definitely be coming back here later to get those other 7 socks that we're missing. But if you want to go ahead and back out of here, we can go back to Bikini Bottom and call this a part. So actually, no, hit no thanks actually. Go back, and then turn around and go to that right there. There are multiple ways to leave the level. You can either go to the taxi exit that's at the beginning of every level, or you can just go straight to whatever part you want to via the menu that we just showed. I just wanted to show both options. In the future, we'll be using the other feature to leave, but kind of like the return home thing in Spyro 1. You know, you could either go to the exit portal or just exit straight from the menu. Yeah,
no,
same,
I get that.
Same idea. But that is going to do it for this session of Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. We have been recording for quite a while, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the first couple parts that we've done. Please feel free to let us know what we could be doing better, how we can improve, what you think of the game yourself, things like that. We would love to hear from you. And we will see you guys in the next episode when we end up taking down downtown Bikini Bottom. So definitely look forward to that, and we will see you guys then.